Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to another Kimball's Corner live edition. So real quick, I'm just gonna explain what I'm gonna do, and we have a little announcement to make, and
Yeah, little.
then we'll just get to chatting. So basically, I've been working on some side projects. Since Rocky and I are gonna be very busy in December, I won't be able to go live for 4 of the 5 Sundays. So there are videos for that, just they won't be live.
Trisha says, good evening. High fives.
Oh, well, hello, and good evening to you too. This is leftover Gesso stuff from those videos. So I figured I did a little sketch of something that we can try and just do and whatever. We're going to play with more Gesso's colored pencils, keeping it real chill, real relaxed.
Real chill.
The announcement is not that I'm out of milk and I'm scared for tomorrow morning when I don't have milk in my coffee.
Wow. I mean,
we'll remedy that.
Life-changing.
Oh, well, I'll be getting milk. Don't you worry. Store doesn't even close till later. So, Rocky, take it away. I'm going to start. Here's my little thumbnail that I just made up. I'm going to start sketching and just doing my own thing while Rocky talks.
Trisha's like, is that the big announcement? New channel? Yes. So basically, for the past 3 or 4 years, I have been wanting to do a YouTube channel specifically for vlogs. So on Kimball's channel, a couple of years ago, we posted like 3 vlogs from New York and just a couple one-off things here and there, just when we had time. But because I was working full-time, like 50, 60 hours a week editing at my actual job, I was really hesitant to start a YouTube channel, even though I really wanted to, just because it was so much effort. However, I decided enough is enough. I basically just said, you know what? I can find extra time in the day to do this. And when we went to Paris for work a couple weeks ago, we had a few extra days and we filmed 5 episodes, which are now ready to post on YouTube, and we'll start on December 9th. So the new channel is just called Rocky and Kimball. And it's basically just a YouTube vlog about our daily escapades, our daily life. And whenever we travel, we'll be taking you guys along with us to show you what it's like. And yeah, so that's what's happening. There's a trailer up now on YouTube. So if you guys want to see what it's all about, you're welcome to go over. I think the link is also in the description of this video as well. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that and what we get up to on a daily basis, or, what it's like for us in our regular lives.
See what I have to put up with.
Just, yeah, basically, if you want to see what Kimball has to deal with, feel free to subscribe and leave us a comment. And yeah, look forward to doing the videos and seeing what life has in store for us. That's it. Kisses.
You're welcome.
And back to Kimball.
And now I'm drawing her elbow sleeve.
Rose says, I just watched the promo and it is fantastic. I'm excited for you guys.
Oh, thank you.
Well, actually, oh yeah. Jenna says hi.
It should be fun. Oh.
It was really weird because we went downstairs, and when the trailer went live, we wanted to watch it on the TV to make sure the quality was good. And it was really weird watching it on the TV. It felt really real or something. I don't know. Like, it's very different from watching on your phone.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like, oh God, it's real.
I know. It's like, welcome to my world every Sunday night.
Basically.
He's not nervous. I'm like, you're nervous. I have to go live. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to draw her. I wish I would have done a little higher with her hair. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all about the bright colors.
Rose says, you stars now. You are sorry.
Well, we're trying.
We don't want to be stars. We just want, a little bit of love.
Yeah. I don't get enough from Rocky.
But if anyone from work's watching, I'm not leaving my job. Calm down. Calm down.
I don't think anybody from your work would be watching my channel.
You never know.
Well, it's true. You don't. But I feel like they would have said something.
Trisha says, oh, okay, I'll be checking it out soon. I loved your videos from Italy. Your early morning walk was and still is my favorite. Oh, I love that video. That was from Perugia.
Yeah. That was one where Rocky's like, come on, Kim, let's go on this walk. And then we went out there and I started talking. He's all, shh, I'm recording. I was all, why?
No.
Am I even here?
This was a different one. It was just like you guys were all asleep and it was about 3 a.m.
Oh, that's when you went by yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the same morning. We went out. You came later on. You're like, I can't sleep at 4 o'clock in the morning, so off I pop. I was
basically
like, have fun. Don't die. Oh, her eyes are really low. That's fine.
Are they to and fro?
Oh, well, knowing the way I draw, probably going to be. You all right over there?
I just have a low case of the burps.
Are you nervous?
I know it's because I'm drinking this decaf instant coffee.
So am I, but you don't see me being gross.
So, Kim, how was your week?
Well, I did watch Sleepless in Seattle for the first time.
I still haven't seen it.
I didn't know what it was about. And like, it was cute. I enjoyed it for the most part, but I'm still like, girl gave up her fiance because she liked a guy she heard on a radio show. Okay. It was cute. But like, yeah, the same time, I'm like, I don't know about that. I mean, her fiance was nice. He wasn't magical, but nice. I always kind of feel weird when there's like an eye kind of off, because now the eye just is, no matter what you're going to do, it's going to look wonky.
Trisha says, I will always be Kimball's Corner's #1 fan, though.
Oh, that's right. Let's see. Bring this in a little bit. Some hair swoopies. We can work with that for now. Let's put the pencil away and get them set to the side for now.
That's cute. It reminds me of one of those portraits that you would get when you were in high school, and it would have like the close-up picture in the background.
Yeah.
And then like the side one.
Well, you know, if I could just have some like laser lines in the background.
Totally. The shots by Deb.
The 90s shot that everyone got for their high school.
Watching MASH on the TV, MASH the TV series, it has to be one of the best ever. I don't think we've ever watched MASH.
There when it was actually on TV, like as a kid, but
probably when it was rerunning.
But I mean, it wasn't my jam. When did it stop playing?
We probably like it more as adults.
Like, I mean,
should I Google that? I'm not sure. Do you care enough for me to Google that? When did MASH run?
Yeah, did everybody like get together and watch the final episode? Wasn't it like a big old thing?
I remember watching Cheers when it ended.
I never watched Cheers. I mean, I've seen like a few episodes, but was never terribly into it. So yellow is going to be pretty transparent, obviously. So this will probably turn orange. We're fine with that.
You did not watch it.
Okay, when it is like 70s?
83 was when it ended.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Oh, I mean, maybe I saw an episode. I don't remember.
You don't know.
But yeah, I've definitely have seen it at my house. We're just blocking in color. We're not like actually shading. You know, I'm going to add water just to make it more interesting.
Why did MASH abruptly end? Well, star writer and director Alan Alda, in an interview shared by the National Museum of American History, said, I felt that we were running out of steam and repeating ourselves.
Yeah, that
can happen.
That happens a lot with good shows.
I remember B. Arthur saying that was why she wanted Golden Girls to end, basically.
Yeah.
She's like, we were just repeating episodes at some point.
Yeah. And that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm going to make this a little more wet back here. Well, not that wet. Jeez, calm down.
Wow, 9 years though it ran.
Just because I want this arm to look like it's behind her. So I'm going to use that pink in the background as shading. Look at me painting and being clever. It's got to happen sometime. And then, I don't know why, but I had like yellow over here. You know how I like to do just random shapes.
I want to see her face.
Oh, here.
Okay.
I like how you take the one I'm using when they're all, she's on all of them.
Oh.
It's fine. You're forgiven. Still not over the whole COVID thing. Definitely.
No, I mean, I wanted to see the face it was sitting on.
Oh.
I was like, what are you talking about?
She's sitting on her face. Nah. Still got a cough. Still get a tickle in my throat every now and then and like sinus stuff. Now you're up to date on my health.
Yay! Long COVID.
So stupid. Ugh. All right.
Anyway, what are you guys up to this week? Enough about us.
Yeah, we're pretty boring. Watch our vlogs.
Which are not boring.
Mm-hmm. So I did pull out skin tones, but I don't really think I need to do any skin tones on her face. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I'm going to add some purples.
You could just. That'd be great.
You know, I try, and sometimes I succeed, and sometimes it's like, what the hell?
Those eyelashes?
No.
Yeah.
Shading.
It's like she's going crazy lashes.
I mean, she might. We haven't gotten to that point yet. That'll happen with colored pencils later. I chose lots of purple because I made the yellow right there, yellow, purple, complements. You know how I love to play with my complementary colors. Yeah, what else have we been up to? Anything
Have
exciting?
you had any interesting dreams?
Not really, but there were a ton of fireworks going off earlier tonight.
We have no idea where it was coming from because the direction it was coming from was like over a mall, basically, and we were like,
maybe they did it off the top of the mall, which
I'm
would
not
make
sure.
sense because we probably had a tree lighting or some kind of lighting. We don't get involved apparently with the community.
Yeah, I didn't see anything posted about it.
I didn't either. I mean, I see stuff posted about the markets, but like not any fun stuff. All right, got some purples layered in nicely.
They were very pretty. They were very Christmassy looking.
Yeah, I agree on that one. So she does have a lot of not dark, but like mid-tones. We're going to add some highlights. Ooh, that might be a little strong. Oh.
I think they're Christmassy. What do you guys think? Are these Christmassy or not?
I mean, I think they are.
I think they are. They remind me of like the lights that would be on a Christmas, like a string of Christmas lights.
Red and green.
Trisha says, when are you going on your holidays?
Soon. We are leaving Saturday.
And it doesn't feel real.
Yeah. Got a lot going on this week before.
Yes. It's funny because I feel like, I don't know, it's weird. Like being an adult and going on vacation is very different than being like younger and going on vacation for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Because we have to plan and pay for everything.
Yeah, probably.
As a kid, it was like, we're going to do this and you have no say. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess.
Rose was watching the promo, so she missed the very beginning. Way to go, Rocky. Did you start with Gesso too, or is that ink?
This just was leftover gesso from one of the projects that I did for while I'm out of town. So it'll be one of the recorded videos that'll play during December.
Mm.
And I was like showing what I do with like the leftover gesso. I don't like to waste it. So I smeared it all over here. And there is actually a little tiny bit of is it cherry? I mean, I call it cherry. Frida. The Frida Incredible ink was like her cheeks and some of the hair streaks and stuff.
So Kimmel's been filming a bunch of episodes
Heck yes, I have.
Pre-vacation, so that there'll be something new every Sunday. How many have you done now?
I've done 3. I just need to do one more tomorrow. They're voiceover, sorry, but I mean, Rocky, I was doing it while Rocky's working and also just me talking and painting. I'm not very good at it. I struggle. So they're going to be voiceovers.
They're very cute pieces, though.
I do have my favorites.
How long is your vacation, Kimmel?
I mean, are you planning on coming to our house while we're not here? Because I don't know if I want to give that information out.
It'll be a decent amount of time.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have neighbors, and I'm not really worried about people coming to our house while we're not here because we do have awesome neighbors. We also have, the letting agency is really great. And so is our landlord, which I know he's going to be here while we're out and about.
Mm-hmm. He's got things to do.
And it don't include us. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of does because it's his thing. It's his property. I mean, that didn't work out very well.
She's cute, though. How's it been doing videos like the recorded ones again?
Be
real, Kimball.
It was stressful in the beginning because we were having lots of technical issues because I'm using it on an older computer that needed updating. And the programs all needed to be updated, so nothing was working for like the first day when I was like gung-ho about it. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this. And I was like, I hate this. Why is it doing it to me? Why is this happening?
Rose says, sorry, I didn't mean to be that nosy. It's not nosy.
No, it's totally fine. We're going to be gone a while.
A decent amount of time. We're visiting quite a few cities.
Yes, we got some fun stuff to share.
You'll see it.
We'll take y'all along with us. She's gonna have very pale hands because I didn't want to get the other paint out.
Yeah, we're going to be documenting the entire thing. So by the time
Are we
January rolls around, you're going to start seeing those episodes.
Are we doing every city?
Yeah.
Or just some of them?
Yeah, we'll do every city. Why not?
Okay.
we have a good amount of days in some of the cities anyway.
Yeah, I figured we would do like the ones where we stay longer in, but it'll be fun.
I'm excited. These are cities we've wanted to see for a very long time, so
I just hope our car doesn't get broken into again. That was a little bit of a when we left Paris.
Yes, I'm glad they got fixed though. So I took my car at I don't know if I think we told you guys this, but our back fixed window got broken out while we were in Paris. But anyway, the insurance never called back, blah, 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 blah. So I scheduled an appointment. And then later that afternoon, the insurance called, was like, hey, we just wanted to see if you've taken care of this already.
You're like,
I was like, I sure did. Thank you. Anyway, so I took it into Toyota and they were able to fix it in a couple hours. So that was great. They just had to order the part in. So yeah, I have a window now. I was so worried about that before going on vacation because we are taking the car.
I mean, I wasn't worried, but I was going to be annoyed if we had to go with the window missing.
And I didn't really fancy having one of those bamboo paper plate cutouts as my window. Especially since it was starting to have mold all over it.
It was working.
Trisha asked, are you visiting new countries?
Yeah, new to us.
New to us, yes.
But not new to the world. Okay, bubble. Sorry, there was a giant bubble coming out and it was kind of freaking me out.
I just thought of Bubble from AbFab immediately.
Yeah, as one would.
Yes, we are visiting some really cool places. We're going to Brussels.
To start.
And then we're going to Rotterdam. And then we are going to The Hague. I always say The Hague.
I always did until I saw somebody was like, you pronounce it Hayg.
Interesting. So The Hague, apparently.
You're a Hague.
We're going to Amsterdam and then Utrecht and Antwerp and then Lille, which is in France.
So,
just a few cities to visit.
How many did we do last year? Didn't we do 11 cities?
I don't remember, honestly. And then we're visiting cities in between as well, but that's the main.
Yeah, we'll do little day trips or we'll do lunch on the way trips kind of thing. I think our biggest trip was when we went to Paris for the first time. And then we drove from Paris to Prague and visited, I think, 6 cities on the way there and then 5 cities on the way back. That was a lot, and it was fantastic.
Oh, I haven't made the graphic for this year yet. I have a tradition of making a little graphic for all the cities we're visiting. I haven't done it because I've been doing the channel.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Well, whatever. This is more important.
You busy.
I gotta concentrate my efforts.
Yeah. All right, then I have little blue squares down here.
So we're very excited. Amsterdam is very expensive to visit, by the way, as well as to live in. Just kind of throw that out there.
Yeah.
We've wanted to go for a long time, but we kept putting it off just because.
Year, so we got a pretty good deal.
Thanks, Airbnb.
Yeah. We're going to say the edge of her hair is here, maybe. The thumbnail is not to scale. Yeah, something like that.
Pretty colors.
I know, right?
You don't normally do thumbnails. Why?
Well, I hate them.
Why?
No, I don't really hate them. It's just extra work. I like to just wing it. But I used thumbnails when I did the videos. And it just made life easier. So I might start doing thumbnails and actually planning out videos. But
Oh, is it a competition now?
What? Oh,
you got 2 channels going. Which one's going to do better?
I mean, I have a little bit of a head start, but also, I mean, I've been working on my channel for years, and it's a very slow growth.
It's like one of those moles.
Thank you.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I've been here since the beginning.
What do you mean?
I've been here with you.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
I know, right? All right. Now we're going to bring in a nice poncha color.
All I know about our travel is that by the time we're ready to come home, we're going to be so ready to come home.
Yeah. Last year we came home a day or two early, but that's because we were exhausted, but also like the last place we were staying at was kind of like, ew.
Yeah, it was weird.
Like Birmingham was cute. I enjoyed walking around the city and stuff, but the actual like place we stayed at,
it should have been nice. It was a really cool building, and like by all intents purposes, it should have been cool. But the actual unit itself was like,
yeah, there was like somebody smoked there before. So like, oh, we told them, we're like, somebody, it smells like smoke. Like, oh, we know the person before you smoked there. We're like, what if we had allergies? Like, why didn't you tell us this?
Yeah.
And there, yeah, it was just dirty. Like, it was gross. I was like, way to ruin my trip. Not really.
I was like, we can just go home now.
So I explained this in this, but I didn't this cap I left open, and this was already a little thick, but now it's like she thick. Like it's in the top. So
I'm excited to see how this goes.
It's fine. It's just like really chunky, but we don't mind.
You smooth it out with the brush.
Well, I mean, I think it would have helped if I let it dry too.
It's interesting how the blue comes through.
Yeah. Just doing some shapes because I think it's cute.
You love a good shape.
I feel like some people like seeing me do this, but they would like never do it with their own artwork. And I understand. I've also had other people like, why are you ruining your picture? I'm all, I am adding pops of color and interest.
I mean, what you could do is you could finish your piece, take a picture of it with your phone, and then you could do it. That way, if you don't like it afterwards, you have the picture. You'll always have the memory.
I mean, I've done that with some things. Like sometimes I'll do like a really cute background. I'm like, I don't want to paint over it.
And then you do it anyway and you love it. And you're like, I knew it.
Yeah, but then I use the background for like a wallpaper on my phone or something.
Yeah.
I feel like the pink really needs to be on the white background.
Yeah, do. It was so cold here today. We went for a walk over to HomeSense and we're just looking for, we went to look at the Christmas decor just because.
Well, I was going to do a Christmas painting. Well, not really. It was going to be like a wintry, like those hanging. It's like a wreath design, but it's not. It's just a hanging teardrop of fir, twig leaves, and pine cones, and berries, and holly. But I couldn't find something that I liked to inspire me. So I thought, oh, I'll do this piece. You're welcome. My long-winded, pointless explanations. I'm sorry, Rocky, what were you going to say?
Rose says, I usually start out with a lot going on the page, and then I put faces on top. I love the style you do.
Oh, thank you. I love what you were just talking about. There's a woman I follow on Instagram. I don't feel comfortable giving her name because she has famous children, I guess. Anyway, she's an artist, and she does really abstracty, spludgy pictures, and I love them. And I'm always like, I want to paint a face on that. So one of these days, maybe I'll get the courage up to ask her if I can print one out and like, paint a face on it and then tag her in it.
I'm confused. You don't feel comfortable like doing it on your channel, you mean?
I just don't want to give out her name because her kid isn't 17.
Oh, gotcha.
And so I don't like that. Just feels weird. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, follow your instincts.
But it's weird because I didn't know that, and I started following her because of her paintings. Because they're like a lot of the fun, really abstracty mark making paintings that we do. And I just was looking at her name and I'm like, wait a minute. So I like had to check it out, and yeah, she's like the mom of one of the kids. I say kids, he's like 26. All right. Are we done with the painting session? The painting portion of today's video is coming to an end.
Oh my gosh. Phase 1 complete.
All right. Bringing out the big guns. Actually, I got to dry it. I don't want to tear it up with the colored pencils.
Hey, Denise.
Hey, Denise. Hey, girl. How you doing? Welcome. Give it a good dry. Sometimes, like, usually if I use like acrylic ink, like from a paint pen or something, and I dry and I just leave like the heat gun over it, it like dries the top and then it like boils the inside, so like paint bubbles out, and I'm like, oh, whoops.
I mean, if you want that look, you could.
Well, I just tap it down with my finger, as any professional would. That's nice.
Trisha says, Kimball, what is that metal lid with the cute characters on it just to the left of the screen? I think it is your coffee cup.
This right here?
That. Coffee cup. Kitties. It's a coffee cup kitty time. Don't spill it.
I know.
Oh.
They're kitties.
Where was that from? Was that from HomeSense?
Either that or Home Goods. I'm not sure if I got it before or after I moved here, but it is Spectrum Designs, and designs ends with a Z. Microwave and dishwasher safe.
That's how you know it's quality.
Mm-hmm. Well, made in China.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, putting these aside. I looked up like I was going to do something important, but I guess I'm not.
Sadie says, oh my God, I'm late. I'm sorry. I was listening to the new Danny Brown. Who's Danny Brown?
Tell us, who's this Danny Brown?
I have to look him up now. Danny Brown. Who
could
are
be
you?
A girl.
Oh, could be. Good point. Danny Brown.
We've got Danny Minogue. Okay.
Danny Brown is an American rapper and singer. He is
Well,
described by MTV in 2011. Oh, it disappeared. As one of rap's most unique figures in recent memory. He was born March 16th, 1981.
Oh my God, he's just like 6 months older
He's
than
an
me.
Aries.
He is literally 6 months older than me.
Here you go.
Literally. Her eyes are like this tealish greenish blue. I don't quite have that color, so I might just go with my aquas because I love them. So we're gonna work with it. Do the darker version around the outside of the eye. Maybe this eye I'll keep light.
Oh, Rose has subscribed to your YouTube. Why am I'm getting emails every time someone subscribes? Is that how that works?
You can turn off notifications.
I'm leaving it on. Why not? I want emails.
All right. Well,
thanks, Rose.
That's nice. Oh, I'm so proud of my baby.
Yay, I can't wait.
It's very exciting. He's put a lot of work into it.
Well, the funny thing is,
very proud of him.
Again, for the longest time, I was like really hesitant to do it just because I was like, oh, I don't have enough time to do it. Blah. I had excuse after excuse, but we had been filming at all these places we were going, and it just always felt like such a waste not to share it with other people. Because I was like, there's probably so many people that are wanting inspiration or like want to see these places, and
right, you know, just like us, like we watch a lot of places that we haven't been to or can't get to,
and like all the vlogs we watch, I always think, wow, I really wish they would just show us a bit more of this and that. You know what I mean? So it was such an interesting opportunity to actually like show everything we wanted to show. So anyway, but to find the time to do it, I was basically like, you know what? I'm not going to like sleep in because I usually sleep like 8.5 hours, 9 hours. I was like, I'm just going to wake up earlier. I was working on the weekends anyway for work. And I was like, I'm just going to stop doing that. And I'm going to dedicate that time to me and to Kimball and to doing that channel. So that's what we're doing.
Love it. And when he works on that, I can come in here and draw and paint. And it's like we're just hanging out together. Keeping the eye behind her light. I'm not sure why, but that's the vibe I feel for it.
I like it.
I want like a pinky purple for the shading.
Sadie says I'm a year older than him with a sad face. Why is that a sad face? That's a great year to be born.
A year older than who?
The guy.
Oh.
Danny Brown.
I mean, he was born in 81 or 82?
81, March 16th.
Yeah, I was born October 16th. I
feel like the 80s were an amazing time to grow up.
I agree. I was just thinking about the other day. I was like, man, I loved like growing up in the 80s. It was a lot of fun. I mean, granted, I was also a kid, so it's like things are always a little more fun when you're a kid.
Sadie saw 3 days of 1979. Those were the best 3 days, though.
Well, obviously. I don't really have... I guess I kind of have to go dark on this just a little bit.
I mean, we had like amazing music. There was really cool movies. You had that... What was that? Was that movie with Madonna in there with like the weird tiger in it? Like, who's that girl?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I was just telling Rocky too, I was like, it was weird watching a movie. Hold on, pop my head in real quick. Just because her eyes are uneven. I was saying it was weird watching a movie where you know they had to like fly to all these different locations. Because in Sleepless in Seattle, it's like she lives in Baltimore, which That was fun seeing Baltimore because that's where we used to live before we moved here. And then they were also in New York. They were in Chicago. They were in Seattle, obviously. And I was like, that's just weird because, like, I feel like they wouldn't even do that now. Either they would do some kind of CG thing or they would just do a set and have, like, I don't know, a pinup or a green screen of, like, the city out the window or something. It's so weird. I don't know. I really shouldn't look at. I keep leaning my head to the side like this. Like that's gonna help. I really need to just put my face right over it. I remember my dad made fun of me once because I was drawing like this with a .03 pen, and he's like, "Wow, you really got your nose to the paper." I was like, "Well, yes." Let's grab neon pink. And I'm gonna see if I can border her hair.
Does anyone have any interesting stories to share with the group?
Do you?
I mean, I already shared my interesting story.
Wow.
That's all I got right now. I'm actually, I do have exciting news. So I basically came to the UK with my job to open up a content studio. So for those of you that don't know, I basically work in like the food space, filming content for a CPG company. So basically like food. I don't remember at this point. But anyway, so basically we film food on photograph food and stuff like that. So anyway, when I came here, we didn't have a building. And so Kimmel and I built this space. It's like basically a functioning studio now. And we opened it in basically a year ago. So we're having a 1-year celebration, covering like our success and like just being in the UK for a year. And we've had, I think, 80 people come, like say RSVP they're coming. So that's going to be fun. That's happening cool. Tuesday. And then we have a shoot on Wednesday. And yeah, it's going to be fun.
Squeeze everybody into that room. I mean, it's not all at once, right? Like it's throughout the whole day kind of thing.
Yeah, they have like 2 hours to kind of meander over. It's around lunchtime.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. It's been a crazy year. I will say that much. There's been so much that's happened.
I know. I can't believe we've already been here over a year. That is weird to me.
A year and change.
That's what I was saying, like over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wrong color. Whoa.
Whoops.
Exactly. Need to find a soft pink to bring that color up into like the vibrant pink.
It's funny because I feel like every year I am always like, okay, next year I'm not going to work as many hours. Like I'm going to like have a more like even work balance, work-life balance. And then every year it just like compiles and compiles and compiles.
Yeah, you are one of the hardest working people that I know.
Yeah, I've got a problem.
I mean, I appreciate that. But also I wish you didn't push yourself so much, but
whatever.
I understand.
Do it for the future.
The future is now.
Future me appreciates it. No, I enjoy the work though. I work with cool people and it's a very good job.
I love oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. From Sophie on Two Broke Girls.
And the future is now.
Yeah. I was gonna say where that was from. If people didn't know, why can't I think of it? Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my god, she is so funny. I saw her. The first movie I ever saw her in was called Broken Hearts Club.
Mm.
She played like it was a bunch of guys in West Hollywood, and she was their hairdresser. And she literally didn't have any lines, but they would all like spill their guts to her and like just talk about all the problems in their lives and whatever. And then they feel better at the end. They're like, wow, you just really know what to say. Thank you. She's like, it's a gift. And like, that's all she says. Oh, I love her.
Trisha says, I'm subscribed to your food channels. More air fryer recipes, please. The funny thing is, Trisha, those are like our best performing content. And all those, all the most recent recipes, there's going to be some really great ones out now for holidays, were developed by our food stylist, who is amazing. Not just at food styling and cooking, but also at developing recipes. And some of the air fryer recipes she came up with are just, you would never expect them to be air fryer recipes. And they were so delicious.
And I like her, so that's a good thing.
Sadie says, I did not know there are food channels. How can I find them? Well, basically, I work for McCormick. So if you, which is in the UK is Schwartz. So their social channels and things like that, they'll be posting their content on there. Schwartz.co.uk.
I always just think of Spaceballs. May the Schwartz be with you.
That is the first thing I thought about when I saw this brand.
Yogurt. Oh my god, I haven't seen that in so long. Need to add shading to the rest of her face, like under her hair. Just a little bit under there.
But yeah, McCormick's a great company. They're awesome. They're actually based in Baltimore, which is why we used to live there. And they, like a lot of companies, wanted to, you know, have their own in-house studio. So I was very fortunate and lucky enough to be able to come in and help them build that. So I'm very excited and glad to be doing it here.
Oh, me too. And I'm glad adding a lot more purple than I thought I was going to.
Mm-hmm. Looks really cool, though.
I'm fine with that. I've been doing a lot of purple and pink pieces lately.
Kim and I are all about color. We just want like color everywhere.
It is very true.
Not necessarily in our, well, I guess in our decor, kind of.
Yeah, but we can't really, like we would have painted the walls and stuff long before.
But not like that.
Well maybe. But no, we would, I mean, you know, I have a ton of like artwork that we hang up. We used to have a little gallery wall. I feel like her hair, her eyebrows should have a touch of teal. I'm darkening it up. Whatever. Need a darkish, pinkish color. Is this darkish, pinkish?
Anyway, needless to say, Trisha, we'll have more air fryer recipes coming. It was funny because they were like, oh, we have these insights. So like people aren't really using air fryers anymore. I was like, no, they're using them.
Use ours.
I was like, I don't know where these insights are coming from, but they're using them. And then of course that content was like the best performing.
Yeah, I use our air fryer every day, multiple times.
I was like, it's cost of living crisis. People don't want to use their ovens. People are using the air fryers.
Truth.
And there's not enough recipes out there for them. So, I mean, there are a lot, but still. Just do it.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, we'll just leave it like that. All right, now work on this gal over her. Let me just dry that. I feel like I'm going to stick my finger in and get a big white glob. She's really staring into your soul. All right, that should be good enough. Dryness acquired. Go in here and just make her eyes stand out. A little highlight. Little highlight.
Oh my gosh, I've been doing this thing where at the end of my shower, I will do like a cold shower for about 30 seconds to a minute or whatever. And now that it's bordering wintertime, the water in the pipes is so much colder than it was. Like in the summertime, I was like, this is great. And now I'm like,
yeah, it's a no for me. Keeping it simple on this side. Random question, but did anybody on here ever watch Drawing with Waffles? Because I'm just kind of like, where did she go? I really hope she's okay.
Oh yeah, she hasn't posted forever. How weird.
Yeah, it's been like 7 months maybe. And usually she's like, I'm going on hiatus or something if she wants to take a break, but there was nothing. So I was kind of like, oh, I do hope everything is okay.
Did you look it up?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't find anything. There was somebody like starting a little hashtag of drawing for waffles. And she was just doing stuff.
She has 2.8 million followers on YouTube.
Right, and I know she's good friends with a few YouTubers, but nobody's said anything. So So I don't know what's going on.
It says she has vaguely touched on having some form of autoimmune disease, which made day-to-day rather difficult. Yet despite this, she still finds time and energy to not only create beautiful pieces, but share her thoughts with the art world.
Yeah, I knew she had an
Or on art
because she talks about like she paints her nails because her fingertips turn blue because of that. So I knew that, and that's why I'm like, I hope she's okay.
Oh,
not to bring it down and make it all solemn, but you know, just if anybody knew anything or heard anything. Well, that's not helping at all.
Now I'm just in like a drawing with waffles rabbit hole on YouTube, like or online trying to figure out where is she. Anyway.
I was just about to, oh, I need to do her lips. She needs a little lippy. And give her some of that hot pink.
Some of that hot pink lip.
It's not a blip. It's hot pink. And bump this just a little bit. Just because the pink was a little see-through. I love that the gesso has just enough texture to like not totally eat my pencil, but like enough to grab it. Yeah. Very nice. I'm doing a pretty light coverage.
Trisha says she's looking good, Kimball.
Oh, well, thank you. We've got high hopes. Where is? Give her some nice bright highlights. It's too much. Too much. For the yellow, we'll do a blue, a vibrant blue. Will this be the color? Where did oh, here it is.
Wasn't the screen flipped?
Is it not reversed anymore?
No. Like it's the right way.
Oh, interesting.
Right? Didn't it used to be reversed?
Yeah, it was always in reverse, yeah.
I don't know when it changed, but...
Well, for whatever reason, lately we hit like go live and then like the whole screen just freaks out and goes weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be something I'm doing. I just don't realize it. I'm not sure. But we've never had this issue before, so I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah,
I mean, it keeps life exciting. I love that like pump of anxiety in my heart.
Oh, me too.
Really keeps me young.
Lets you know you're alive.
Then more so I'm like, why do I care? It's fine. Everything will be fine.
Does anybody else work intuitively? Like you just start laying down colors or do you like to plan everything out? I'm kind of in between. I'm realizing I should plan things out because it makes things run a little smoother.
Well, even just a vague idea is probably helpful.
But I do like to just work intuitively a lot of the time.
Do you follow any kind of formula?
No.
Are there things that fall into each one of your pieces or methods that you use each time?
Probably. I mean, I use bright colors a lot.
As accents here and there, like spread around the page evenly?
Sometimes. This one's kind of like, go overboard. Do it everywhere.
Rose says, I never plan. Trisha says, I never plan.
I mean, if you don't plan, then you don't mess up. Because if I plan something
and then it doesn't turn out like the way you planned,
right? Then I'm like, this is stupid. Why do people plan anything? Ruin my life.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? It doesn't turn out.
Yeah.
And you fail, and
yes,
you're not worth living on this planet. You don't deserve anything.
See, why are you even asking?
I just think it's funny how humans like jump to extremes. I understand it. I've been there.
Like when you worked at IKEA, people would have panic attacks. You're like, calm down.
Oh, yeah.
It's just furniture.
Oh, people would just have attacks. I'm like, I just need to get out of the building. I mean, I totally understand. Like everyone has a different situation. And I would just literally just walk them out of the building. Like even if I was in the back of the store, I would be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let's just get you out of here.
I'm glad I've never had to experience that. I'm more of like I want to design these rooms. Who do I talk to? A little shake. Oh, isn't she just the cutest thing? This side of something, I don't know.
Sadie says, this is one of my faves, to be honest, Kimball.
Oh, thank you. It's really coming together. I'm really enjoying it. Also, I don't know where to go next.
Where does she want to go? What does she say?
She's all like, I'm done. Don't overdo it. But we all know what it's like when you get a white paint pen in your hand and you just got to put it everywhere.
Here a dab. There a dab.
Suddenly the whole page is white.
Everywhere, dab, dab.
I could do like...
You could do, oh my gosh, shapes, Kimball. What kind of shapes are you going to do?
Well, no, I was just going to outline the peaks.
Just some of them.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh my god, it's like 70s prints where they're just slightly off.
Yeah. We'll do one more. All right. Somebody's going to be so annoyed by that.
Sadie knows. She saw 3 days of 1970s.
Give a little highlight on the chinny chin chin. I'll highlight just around there to help separate a little. A couple of soft highlights in the hair. She cute. No, I like this. No, I don't want to do that. I want to keep that simple. Well, now, like, is she done?
What's the story here, by the way? Who's the one in the foreground versus the one in the background? I'm gonna need a story.
She's all like, I am tired of being this bubblegum pink party girl. So I'm gonna go out and get myself a nice little yellow dress.
Made of gold.
Gonna chop my hair off and dye it teal. And live a fancy life in the French countryside.
And what kind of hair product is that she's using?
It's called Wind. I'm kind of tempted to give her a pattern or something on the shirt, but I also just like the plainness of it because you see all the texture coming through.
Every time I see this, I just think Wheaton from
Will Wheaton.
Yes,
Yeah.
Will Wheaton. What is that from? Big Bang Theory, and Sheldon's always
Will Wheaton.
If you know, you know.
I think we're done. Where are you going?
I gotta take the camera off.
Oh, I was like,
Where am I going? Like, I haven't done this every year.
I don't know. You're waddling, and I was like, do you have to piddle?
I do not waddle.
Well, I mean, there was that one time. Putting my pencils away because I'm a good person.
Let's pull this camera down, shall we?
Pull the camera down.
And not knock my coffee
Welcome
over.
to perfection.
Wow.
Just one moment, please. I'm busy.
I'm trying to move my rolling chair to the right position. There we go. Okay. We're safely in position now.
It's not my favorite position.
Kim, we'll get ready for your close-up.
I'm always ready. Now that I live with you and we're doing a vlog, apparently. I never know what's going to happen.
All right, let's see it.
I clamped it. I didn't really need to clamp it. Clamp this.
Well, you just didn't know. Oh, Kimball.
Yes, my love.
Look at her. Another one for the fridge.
Probably not. Can you imagine if we just made like 500 magnets of all the artwork and just put like all these little magnets on?
And it says another one for the fridge on them. We already talked about it.
Well,
Make your dreams come true, Kimball.
Little thumbnails of things to come.
Oh, what do you got? Not going to show?
That's all you get.
Oh.
Someone is going to like pause that crap. And, like,
You would.
Obviously. like when Jane has like, she's coming up with some new products and I'm like, what is that? And I'll go back and like watch it. I never see her lives anymore because I'm in a weird time zone for when she goes live. But I used to watch them all the time and I'd be like, what was that? And I have to like watch it again the next day and I'd be like, wait, she's got something new coming out. So
Rose says, love it.
Thank you. Maybe I'll take this book on our little travels and fill it up.
Do you usually bring art supplies that you never use on our travels?
Do I what?
Do you usually bring art supplies that you never use on our travels?
All the time.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Hello. You just never know. But since we're going for a longer period of time, I will probably just bring this and some colored pencils, maybe. Keep it very simple lifestyle.
Good job.
Oh, wait, what do they do? Should I do an ASMR channel, guys? No, I don't think so. We did a little rearranging, so I have to come all the way over here now.
Let me just back it up.
Back it up, back it up.
This is where the card is now. We basically had this big thing in front of our heater, and it wasn't really heating the room, so we swapped them.
Yes, Rocky walked in here and he was like, I got my blankie. And it was like our huge duvet comforter thing. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I have 10 throw blankets for just such
But they were downstairs. I didn't want to walk all the way downstairs.
I throw a cardigan on your chair just so you could...
Words.
I'm so chilly. Like, oh.
Well, I had a jacket on. It was just my legs.
Well, all right. Hello. I was trying to unroll my sleeves. It was a challenge.
All right, what else?
So, I got nothing.
That's it.
You talked. I painted and drew. We got stuff done.
All right.
This was a favorite of a few. Mine too. How about you?
Oh my God. All right. Well,
we've got a couple of things to do, so we should probably go.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, boo.
Hooty hoo hoo.
I'm done with you.
Oh my God, makes me blue.
I can't think of anything, so we're done.
Me too.
Jesus. Shut up. All right.
Get a clue.
Thank you all for hanging out with us. I'm going to have to deal with this now. But thank you for hanging out with us. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Appreciate it much. Much appreciative. Thank you for your time. Rocky.
Yeah.
He's all... This is why I don't let Kimball talk on the vlogs.
Whatever.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We do appreciate it. And like and subscribe if you liked it, if you enjoyed it.
Keep going. Keep going. That way. Yeah.
I'm all now. Did you hear it? It popped.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not do that. Ew.
I'm at that age. Anyway, so we won't be back next Sunday, but I do have videos going live 7 a.m. instead of 7 p.m. just so here in the UK.
Watch them whenever you want.
Well, yeah, and here in the UK, you don't have to wait until the evening, and they should be up and ready to go for the US and like beyond when you wake up.
Trisha says, okay, well, art was great. Chat was great. Time to go.
Yeah, okay, bye. We still chatting. All right, no, we're done. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you live later. Maybe we'll do like a random live from our vacation, but I don't know if the phones work.
We'll see.
As well. Okay, bye everybody again.
Sign off music.
For real this time.
Story.
There once was a girl and she was pink and she thought that this look do stink. So she chopped her hair and raised her derriere. So now she can wear a dress. That makes no sense, but her booty's popping.